Hi everyone, welcome back to RideWire, where we break down the machines that shape the riding world. Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Kawasaki Z650, a bike that continues the legacy of middleweight naked performance while tightening up design, improving rider friendliness, and giving just enough refinement to feel fresh without losing the raw appeal that defines the Z series. Kawasaki has been smart with the 2026 refresh. Instead of chasing unnecessary power bumps or reinventing the platform, they focused on sharpening the experience, easier to live with, more responsive on the road, and more modern where it counts. Whether you're a newer rider stepping up from a lightweight or a seasoned commuter who wants predictable fun with minimal drama, the Z650's formula still lands exactly where it needs to. Powering the 2026 Z650 is the familiar 649cc parallel twin engine, and while the numbers haven't changed drastically, Kawasaki has made subtle internal tweaks to improve mid-range torque delivery and smooth out throttle modulation. Riders can expect around 68 horsepower with a torque curve that comes on early and stays steady across everyday riding speeds. That makes the bike feel lively when darting through traffic, strong enough on the highway to comfortably overtake, and approachable when rolling through slower city roads. The throttle response has been remapped for 2026. Giving it a slightly more linear feel, which helps newer riders avoid abrupt inputs while still giving experienced riders the immediate punch they expect. Combined with a slipper assist clutch, gear changes are light and quick, and downshifts stay smooth without unsettling the chassis when entering corners. Kawasaki's attention to handling has always been a major selling point for the Z series, and the 2026 model continues to deliver a balanced, predictable ride. The trellis frame remains a highlight, keeping the bike lightweight and rigid while contributing to its agile character. At roughly 410 pounds wet, it's a bike that feels easily maneuverable whether you're weaving between cars, leaning into a curve on a twisty back road, or simply trying to park in a crowded lot. The suspension stays practical rather than overly sporty, with a telescopic front fork and preload adjustable rear shock designed to soak up typical road imperfections without losing composure. Braking is handled by dual front discs paired with ABS, offering confident stopping power without being overly aggressive. It's the kind of bike that makes you feel like a better rider simply because it reacts to your inputs with clarity instead of attitude. The 2026 Z650 also receives a subtle but meaningful design refresh. Kawasaki continues the Sugami-inspired aesthetic, aggressive stance, crouched forward posture, and sharp lines that visually echo the bigger Z models, but the lighting has been upgraded with the new full LED package. The headlights have been redesigned for a more piercing look at night, while the taillight gets a Z-pattern signature that instantly identifies the bike even from a distance. Color options for 2026 include a matte graphite, a neon green, black combo, and a darker crimson metallic finish that gives the bike a slightly more premium vibe. The fuel tank has been reshaped to allow better knee grip, and the seat padding has been improved for longer rides, addressing one of the recurring complaints from previous model years. Ergonomics still strike a balance between upright comfort and sporty control, making it great for commuters who also want something fun on weekends. Technology makes a meaningful step forward this year. Kawasaki's updated TFT display is crisp, brighter in sunlight, and more intuitive to navigate. Smartphone connectivity through the Radiology app allows riders to view notifications, track ride data, and manage basic settings. The 2026 Z650 also adds traction control for the first time, offering 2 intervention levels plus the option to switch it off completely for riders who want a more direct experience. This addition alone elevates the bike's appeal, especially for new riders who appreciate the safety net during wet or unpredictable conditions. The bike doesn't overload you with riding modes, and honestly, it doesn't need to. The simplicity is refreshing in a market where middleweight bikes are becoming increasingly electronic-heavy. Kawasaki keeps the Z650 haunts to tech that enhances the ride without overshadowing the core mechanical personality. Another standout trait of the Z650 continues to be its versatility. This is a bike that fits a wide range of riders thanks to its approachable power band, neutral ergonomics, and low seat height. It thrives in urban environments, where the lightweight feel and strong low end response make it easy to slice through traffic. On the highway, it remains stable and steady, with enough power to cruise without strain. And on twisty roads, the bike's predictable chassis and responsive front end give you confidence to push harder. It's not built to be a track monster, but it's not pretending to be one either. Instead, it finds its value in real-world performance, usable power, friendly handling, and reliability that makes riding feel effortless. When it comes to pricing, Kawasaki has managed to keep the 2026 Z650 competitive. Expect the starting price to sit around $8,199, depending on region and color options. That positions it well against rivals like the Yamaha Moto 7, Suzuki GSX-8S, and Honda CB650R. While some competitors may offer slightly more horsepower or extra electronic features, the Z650 remains one of the best overall value bikes in the middleweight naked class. Between its proven engine, dependable build quality, and low running costs, it's a bike that doesn't ask much from your wallet while consistently delivering on riding enjoyment. The unique selling points of the 2026 model come down to refinement and identity. Kawasaki hasn't attempted to reinvent the Z650, and honestly, they didn't need to. Instead, they've enhanced what already worked: to smooth mid-range power, lightweight dynamics, and street-focused ergonomics, while adding modern features like traction control, improved LED lighting, and a more polished TFT display. It remains a machine that welcomes riders of many experience levels but still rewards those with skill. And perhaps more importantly, it preserves the raw yet approachable spirit that made the Z series iconic, a bike that feels alive without overwhelming you. So, is the 2026 Kawasaki Z650 worth considering? Absolutely. If you want a bike that strikes the perfect middle ground between practical and playful, modern and minimal, aggressive and approachable, this machine sits right in that sweet spot. It's reliable, stylish, friendly to ride, and priced fairly, everything a middleweight naked should be. For riders looking to upgrade from a smaller displacement machine or anyone seeking a dependable daily companion that still knows how to have fun, the Z650 should remain high on the list. That wraps up today's review here on RideWire. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more in-depth motorcycle reviews. Ride safe, and we'll see you in the next one.